Let's talk about the Danish deception and being scammed in an international long distance relationship. 7 was always right. You never give a man money, not while dating, not while you're engaged, and even when you're married, you need to have discernment. Now back to the Danish deception. First, I think her story is a little bit, I don't know how much is being heightened for drama, but if someone who I was dating were to tell me I'm part of the Danish royal family, a little research on Google would have resolved that issue ASAP. The story does bring up two important points when it comes to dating a foreigner and you're in a long distance relationship. One, you do not give a man money, or woman or anyone that you've just met and they immediately start asking for money is a big red flag. And two, you need to not romanticize the idea of dating a particular foreigner. Sometimes the idea of dating a particular foreigner, such as in my case when I started dating my French husband, everybody was like, "Ooh, you're dating a Frenchman, how romantic." That happens across all types of cultures, all types of relationship and stuff. But you just have to learn to take their character for what it is and not for the idea that you have in your head. You can't allow the idea of love to completely cloud your judgment and stop you from having critical thinking skills and or how to know if someone is scamming you, because this is a big deal in a lot of international LDRs. Why do you think the 90 Day Fiancé show was so famous? Because of all those different type of scenarios where people don't look at the facts and allow themselves to use love as an excuse for all the bad behavior. And personally, I just can't believe that there's still people that would fall for that. But anyways, here's a tip on how to not get scammed. A, you've met them in person. B, if they start asking for money early in the relationship and they barely even know you, to me, that's obviously a super red flag. But just in case you don't, please listen to that red flag. And B, are they consistent, they say, in their actions? In my case, whenever I traveled to France to go visit my husband, he was always there to pick me up at the airport. I met his mom, his dad, all his extended family and his close friends. So I really got to build that trust and that establishment of where he comes from, who his closest family members are, and vice versa. And see, you just have to follow your intuition. If you see, hear, or see actions that just simply are incorrect, you should not let that slide and simply speak up about it, talk about it. If not, move forward. And if you feel that something is wrong, it most likely is. I don't know how credible the Danish deception story is, but I do know that there are people that are still getting scammed to this day. So just be vigilant and take care of yourself. Don't romanticize the idea of dating a foreigner and not taking his character and his actions for what they are, and instead of what you want them to be.